Assalamu alaikum students, hope you all are fine. So today we have to just recap unit 10 which we have done 10A and 10B, which is Pythagoras theorem of new syllabus mathematics book 2 edition 5. So today we will revise what we have done in this unit so far. So we started Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras is the name of a Greek philosopher who constructed this theorem. And why he constructed this theorem? Because right angle triangle, to solve various problems of right angle triangle, Pythagoras constructed this theorem which says hypotenuse square equals to base square plus perpendicular square. So what is hypotenuse? Basically this theorem deals with right angle triangle. And students, you know what is right angle triangle? A triangle is a geometrical figure who has three sides and three angles like this is called triangle. So, but what is a right angle triangle? In right angle triangle, we have one angle is of 90 degree. You can see this triangle. This is a right angle triangle. So, in right angle triangle, one angle is of 90 degree. Right angle. So, that triangle is called right angle triangle. So, in right angle triangle, the side which is opposite to right angle, like this side, this is called hypotenuse. This is called hypotenuse. So this theorem says the square of hypotenuse is equals to the sum of the square of the remaining two sides of right angle triangle. Hypotenuse square equals to base square plus perpendicular square. So that is the description of this theorem. That is base you can call, that is perpendicular, it's up to you. But this side is, which is the longest side of a right angle triangle, is called hypotenuse. So let's suppose if I say this side A, I say this side B, and I say this side C. So the Pythagoras theorem will be C square equals to A square plus B square according to this triangle. So if we have given A equals to 4 this side and we have given this side equals to 3 length, let's suppose 4 meter and that is given 3 meter. So, and if they ask find this C, which is hypotenuse, the longest side of right angle. So how we will find this? C square equals to A square plus B square. C square will be same, which is hypotenuse. We have to find, we have given A and this B. We have to just put in the values of A and B, like 4 square plus 3 square. After simplifying it, it will be 16 and it will be 9. And C square equals to 25. 16 plus 9. And after removing the square root, it will be C equals to 5. So we have found this C, which is 5. We have found the longest side of this right angle triangle when we have given these two sides, one of this and second of this. So that is the description of Pythagoras theorem. So far what we have done. So let's take another example to just clear the concept. So it's another example. In this we have given this figure in which we have given this side length, which is A equals to 6, and this side B we have to find out, and that is a right angle. And you know the side which is opposite to right angle is a hypotenuse, which is given C equals to 12. So we have to find in this B when we have given this A and this hypotenuse. So in the previous one we have to find hypotenuse and we have given this base and this perpendicular. So this time we have given hypotenuse and this side, and we have to find this B. So by using Pythagoras theorem, it says remaining two sides of right angle triangle A square plus B square equal to hypotenuse, which is C square. So by putting the values here, A which is given 6 and B we have to find out equals to C which is given 12, that is hypotenuse. So after taking square 36, it will be 144, and then we have to find this B. 144 minus 36 equal to 108, and when we have to remove this square from this positive square root, it will be b equals to 10.39. So that's another example. In the previous one we had to find hypotenuse, but in this we have given hypotenuse, and this we have to find this b, and we have found. So let's take another example. So that's another example in which we have given this figure. You can see this figure. This figure we have given this 9.6 meter. We have given u to v distance 15.4, and that point is h. And you can see this is, we have given isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is that triangle who has two sides of equal length. You have studied this thing. So that is, we have given isosceles triangle in which two sides are of equal length. It means, this symbol means, if t to u equals to 9.6, it means t to v is also equals to 9.6 meter, because we have given isosceles triangle. By this time we come to know. So we have given this, and we have given this information, and the question they asked find height th of triangle. So we have to find in this th, this height th, this perpendicular we have to find out in this. So how to find out? By using Pythagoras theorem, because you know two right angle triangles we have, this THV and this is THU. Either you take this one, either you take this one to find this TH. It's up to you. So I am taking THV triangle. So as we know, TU equals to TV, which is 9.6, which we have given because it is an isosceles triangle, and we have given u to v distance, which is 15.4. So if we have to find this distance h to v or u to h, we have given the complete from u to v, which is 15.4. If we have to find from u to h or h to v, what we have to do? We have to divide 15.4 the total by 2, then we will be having with hv or this uh. It's up to you. 7.7 meter. So if I am taking triangle THV, you can take THU as well to find this TH. I am taking this. Okay. So in triangle THV, angle H you can see is of 90 degree, right angle. So by using Pythagoras theorem, which says hypotenuse square. What is the hypotenuse? I am taking this triangle THV, the side which is opposite to right angle, which is hypotenuse. TV square equals to TH square plus HV square. So TV we have given, which is 9.6. After putting 9.6, and TH we have to find out, and HV we have found, which is 7.7 meter. And after taking square 92.16, and then it will be 59.29. We have to find this TH. So what we have to do? 92.16 minus 59.29. When it will be shifted here, it will be in minus, and then after minusing it will be 32.87, and then TH square. And after taking positive square root to just cancel this square, TH equals to 5.73 meter. So we have found the length which they have asked when we have given this triangle, which is isosceles triangle. Hope you got what I described. Now let's take another example regarding real life word problem which we have. So now we have given, last time we have done question number 1 and 2 of exercise 10b. So that is the question number 3 of exercise 10b. Okay, now we have to deal with real life word problems as we have done question number 1 and 2 previously. Okay, the statement is, as I have told, when you have to deal with real life word problems, you have to read the statement, and by reading the statement you have to draw the figure, and after drawing figure we will identify what we have to do. Okay, so just let's read it. A rectangular swimming pool has a length of 50 meter and a breadth of 30 meter. So in the first sentence they are talking about a rectangular. They are saying a rectangular swimming pool has a length of 50 meter and a breadth of 30 meter. So we have given a rectangle rectangular swimming pool, like rectangular, you know. So, and they are saying the length of this is 50 meter and the breadth of this is 30 meter. We have given a breadth and a length of rectangular swimming pool. So we have given this. Now what they are saying, during a swimming proficiency test, Ethan has to swim from one corner of the pool to the opposite corner. Now there is a person, Ethan, who has to swim from one corner of the pool to the opposite corner. Opposite corner, they are saying, they are not saying Ethan has to swim from one corner to another corner. They are saying Ethan has to swim from one corner to an opposite corner of this rectangular swimming pool. Means Ethan has to swim from here to here, opposite corner. So they are saying find the distance Ethan has to swim. We have to find the distance which Ethan has to swim. Means we have to find this length from one corner to the opposite corner. And you can see here, it is a right angle, triangle, and the side which is opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. And we have given this perpendicular 30 meter, we have given this 50 meter breadth. We can use Pythagoras theorem, which is hypotenuse square equals to base square plus perpendicular square. And by putting here 50 square plus 30 square, after solving it, we will find this length which Ethan has to swim. Got it? So, by just read the statement and then draw the figure and then find. Hope you can solve from here. So, we have done question number 3 as well. Hope you got what I described. So, in next video, we will start question number 4 and 5. So, till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.